My name is Natalie Diaz. I'm an associate at Mandelbaum & Barrett. I'm in the Cannabis, Hemp, and Psychedelic department. And today I'll be discussing cannabis area endorsement applications. Applications that allow for retailers to open up a lounge for customers to smoke cannabis or consume cannabis on site. It's tricky in New Jersey because you can't smoke in public places. Otherwise, you would get ticketed for, public intoxication, similar to drinking alcohol in the middle of the street. So they have to discreetly smoke in their house. They have no option to. But especially if they rent, they can have problems with their neighbors. They can have problems with their landlords, especially if they're on governmental assistance, they can risk getting their funding taken away. It gives, customers and especially New Jersey residents a safe place to consume cannabis. And especially it's a problem too for renters because you can't smoke in your apartment, otherwise you risk getting evicted. Or if you come from Section 8 housing or you need some sort of governmental assistance for rental, and because of the illegality of cannabis, that also might play an effect on people who can't safely consume at their own home. For the consumption area endorsements, it can be indoors or outdoors, but there needs to be a partition. So if it is an outdoor one, people cannot view from on the street into the consumption lounge. The applicants who can apply are only available to annual Class 5 licensed retail holders. So either you apply for that license through the conditional process or you apply fully through the annual round. There's no cap on the number of licenses that the CRC can give out in that regards. It just depends on the town. So, if you have a Class 5 license, that means that you've already had a resolution of local support through the town and you went through all their zoning determinations. So you were issued that letter from the zoning department, granting you access to open there. So with the consumption lounge, you have to also get a resolution of municipal support as well as the zoning determination letters and, speak to your city council and go through that process. So with these consumption area endorsements, they have to be compliant with the zoning requirements within the town. So it's very town specific. Each town can delegate their own time, place, and manner restrictions, whether there's distance requirements from schools, daycares, houses of worship, etc. It's going to be a little bit difficult for people to navigate, especially because people are getting intoxicated on site. So they really need to have robust age verification systems, security and emergency systems put in place. They also need to be aware of dram shop laws. So if someone is too high to drive afterwards, what is the implications of that? Whether there's going to be adequate insurance coverage and things of that nature. There are some towns that are more lenient, especially if they want the tax revenue, because that is a huge incentive. It also gives, opportunities for cannabis tourism. So people who are in the state that are vacationing here, they can go and safely consume cannabis, that's not in their hotel room, which is not permitted, or, out in the middle of the street and risk getting a public intoxication charge. It's very town specific how much they can charge for that. You have to look at their requirements and their application requirements, especially. They can range from a few $100s to thousands of dollars, just depending on the town. The state has its own fees, which is pretty inexpensive. The CRC may place some restrictions regarding that, especially when they do their walkthrough to see if the HVAC system is durable enough to sustain such smoke. Cannabis area endorsement licensees cannot sell food on site. However, they can offer menus or delivery services to deliver food directly to the consumers there. They also can get food trucks to come in as long as they comply with state and local licensing. January 2nd, social equity applicants who are holders of an annual Class 5 license are able to apply for a cannabis area endorsement application as long as they hold an annual Class 5 license. Second is April 2nd, which will include minority and diversely owned applicants. They're welcome to apply then. And then July 2nd, those applications are open to anyone who holds an annual Class 5 license. you're looking for a consumption area endorsement application, please come to Mandelbaum Barrett and speak with myself or Joshua Bachner.